Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This video I'm going to try to keep on the shorter end since we got a lot of stuff going on. So let's go with it. I have almost no homebrew. The reason for that is I've basically been trying to kill it all so I can empty out my keezer. I bought a bunch of taps from Midwest Home Supply. So I'm going to finally build my keezer and do it up right. Right now I'm using the picnic taps, so it's a little cheesy and I got to open it up to do it every time, so it's kind of a waste of energy. So I'm really running down on my homebrew, basically on my homebrew. The only stuff I have left is stuff that I want to age, so no point in just killing that. But what I do have is pretty cool that I think makes up for it is this bad boy. Check it out. I found this online. My company has they have this like little point system. You get points for doing stuff, and you can get like Visa cards, or you can get gifts. And most of the gifts are pretty stupid. But one of my friends sent me this link. Was like, dude, you gotta try this. Tell me if it works. So I figured I'd give it a shot. They say it can hold up to 4 beers. So we'll see. I've got and it is kind of funny because it does. If you can see, let me see if I can do it again. Just like the movie, it does have the bubbling effect, so that's kind of cool. They say it can hold 4 beers, but I don't know how they're counting that, because that's 1 beer already. And I don't know. It came from Europe, shockingly, so maybe that's why they said it can hold 4 beers. Maybe they use a lot less in Europe than here, but not much going on. Tonight I plan on making some hooch. I'm going to follow vaguely Larmo's recipe. I am going to water it down a bit, and the reason for that is I'm making it for my wife, and she's a little scared of the 20% because she doesn't drink that much, and she's afraid that 1 or 2 20% hooches is going to knock her out. So we'll see. I'll water it down a bit. I'm still going to try to keep it around 10%, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's about 3 beers, and it's basically up there. I mean, I know I got a little bit of foam, so I don't know where they're getting the 4 beers, but who cares? It's still a freaking boot. That's awesome. Oh, PBR. That brings back good old memories. But so yeah, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. The next day or so, I'm gonna bottle my Sjporr beer, so that'll be pretty cool. That's basically done. Right now I've got, over in the next room, I've got 2 IPAs that are almost done fermenting. One I used, they're the exact same recipe. One I used a Belgian yeast for, and the other I used an American yeast. And the idea is whichever one I like the best, I'm going to brew again 2 more times. One time, again as a control, and then the next time I'm going to dry hop. The idea is to slowly, over time, perfect my my home IPA beer. I mean, I'll always make other people's IPA, but I really want to start like fine-tuning my recipes. My goal is within a year to have locked down my IPA, and then another year from that, maybe lock down like a brown, and then a pale, and then a stout. And so, within like 5 or 6 years, if I could have like 5 solid homebrew recipes that are mine, that'd be pretty sweet. In case, I ever get lucky enough to fall into some cash and open up my own homebrew shop. Which, by the way, if you're seeing this and you haven't gone out and do it, go out and get your Powerball tickets. It's up to 360 million. Turns out if I were to get that, that is enough for me to retire and never have to work again. So if you haven't gotten it and it's before 10:59 Eastern Standard Time, go buy your ticket. So that's everything for me. Not too much going on. Hope everything's going on, pretty good in your neck of the woods. If you're doing the Sjporr experiment, hope your beer's turning out great. And peace. I'm out, guys. I'm going to enjoy this and start prepping the stuff I need to do Larmo's hooch. So take it easy, guys. See you next week.